2. Basement. What's this thing called again?
It's a video.
Video podcast.
It's right behind you, buddy. There he is.
We're back.
How's everyone's break been?
Break full.
Fabulous.
A break.
I did nothing.
I worked.
I did nothing and worked.
Rough.
So nothing changed for Amanda. Or Nicole.
Or Andrew.
He didn't work.
Oh, something changed for me.
What?
I turned into a full mom. I got a van.
You
got a
sure
van.
did.
What'd you name it?
Reba.
It's a red van.
It is, in fact, a red van.
So she's red.
Just like Reba. That van's
Just like
Reba.
That's true.
Its tires
Single
are planted
mom
in the
works
grass.
too hard.
I don't disagree. That van's been through some stuff, I'm assuming.
It was in an accident.
It wasn't an accident?
Mm-hmm.
How?
They had to replace the rear bumper and fender on the passenger side.
Huh.
You're shitting me.
No, not
She's
the
a survivor.
It was just the taillight.
Is this true, Andrew?
That's what the Carfax said.
Carfax.
Mm-hmm.
The Carfox.
What's he like?
He's a foxy little bugger.
Like who?
What is he? What?
Who's a foxy little bugger? Carlisle.
Jasper.
Team Carlisle?
Oh.
The people? I was just gonna...
Well, Amanda ruined it. We're talking about the Twilight Saga today.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know.
gonna be in the title.
No, it won't. We're gonna make this one a surprise video.
We're gonna
Guess what we're talking about?
name it Dracula and then trick everyone and go
actually,
Twilight.
Dracula's and Twilight
Listen.
Moons. And his
I
dog.
saw an opportunity and I took it.
Bad move, Amanda. I don't know if we can have you come back anymore. Actually.
I'm done here.
She said that every video now.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Take over, Nicole. You're the Twilight expert.
I'm not the Twilight expert.
I'm
Amanda
the
too,
Twilight
I guess.
expert.
I think Amanda is.
Thank you.
Yeah. She was like.
I was very dedicated to these books.
She was like Nicole and Harry Potter during Twilight.
I was. Made shirts and
Okay,
everything.
well, maybe if Alex wasn't spewing out false claims.
Of Harry Potter.
Oh.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa.
Like, I don't think Alex has watched
Harry
Twilight.
Potter. He just kept saying facts that were wrong, and I was like,
What?
I kind of wish we made Alex watch Twilight though, because
Oh my god.
would have been fun.
yeah.
He would've
Imagining
left.
him when Alice comes in to be the savior.
Oh my god, he would have
Anyways,
I mean, Alex would have thought that was completely alright.
Yeah, you would have loved it.
he would have.
Alex. Yep.
You ever hear that song, Womanizer? It's a good
What?
song.
Yeah,
The Britney?
great song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask before we actually start talking about any of the movies, what team everyone is on.
Out of the two or everyone?
Wow. It has to be between Edward and Jacob.
Edward.
No.
Andrew, I'm talking to you. Yeah.
I'm
You
Team
can get into the
Carlisle.
other teams. You can get into the other teams later, but like,
Does Carlisle have any lines, really?
at least
Doesn't need
6.
lines.
Listen, just between Edward and Jacob, which one? We'll get into the other teams later.
Eddie.
Ed,
Jacob.
Ed boy.
I'm Jacob.
I
say that with
am
confidence.
indifferent.
No, you have to just
Why you would? I don't know why this is such a hard choice for people. Jacob's a cuck and he's stupid and annoying.
yeah.
I don't know
So
if
is
I really like
Edward.
either.
Jacob's full cuck.
They're both
And
awful.
He did some weird, questionable things with a child.
Oh,
Andrew, don't say that.
say it like that.
Well, I mean, the things he was saying at the end of the.
Oh yeah, they're gonna date in the future. They.
You don't. That's. You're
Yeah,
not
but he's
understanding
waiting
the
until
concept.
she's not a child.
No, just explain the grooming to me, guys. I don't
It's
get
not.
It is grooming.
It is grooming.
It's very much.
Listen,
Exactly
it's
what
very
that
much
is.
grooming. You're right, but that's.
We're
I
already talking
can't
about the
justify
very end of the
grooming.
last
I
movie,
can't
so-
do it. So never mind. Listen, I
Okay.
just like Jacob. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
Team
either.
He's
Edward.
toxic. He's
You want to
toxic.
know why I'm
So you
Team
like him?
Edward?
Why?
Yes.
I just figured out why. Because Edward, throughout all the movies, always said if Bella changed her mind and she wanted to be with Jacob or she didn't want to be with him, he would be okay with it. So he was okay with Bella choosing her own happiness. Jacob wasn't. He made such a big deal about it the whole time, and he was such a dick in making her feel bad for not loving him the way that he wanted her to.
They built 2 bikes.
And but I just feel like
romantic.
like that's not okay. Like
There was some tension when they were building those bikes, right?
They're both okay, but Edward had his own toxicity. Edward
He
gassed
did,
the
but
shit
he
out of
truly
her.
had his
stalked
own.
her.
Like
Just 'cause of
he
them.
wanted to see her happy, and like when you love
Yeah.
someone that much, you do just want to see them happy.
See, yeah, in that, yes, I would be Team Edward too. But here's the thing: I love
no.
Jacob. He's toxic. He's awful. He's the worst.
So
And
you're
I
on
love
his
him.
team?
Yeah.
That's what you want for our what is
So
she?
you're
The
saying when we have a child,
antagonist and
you're gonna imprint
protagonist?
on it. Cool.
That's not at all what I'm saying.
That's gross,
You
Amanda.
literally told us the other day, I can't wait for you guys to have a baby so I
So
can
I
come
just
over and
want
stare at it.
Yeah.
Gross,
Because it's
Amanda.
a baby.
And I said, you're not doing that. And you said, no, I wasn't actually going to do that.
Because that's weird. That's not what I'm not just going to sit there and stare at it. I'm like,
You 100%
You got that
are.
flip-flop?
probably. It's going to be a beautiful little baby.
Got one right there too.
John's going to act out and Amanda's going to stare at it.
I'm just gonna walk in and be like, sorry guys, it just happened.
So, Twilight. First one, let's go.
First one.
I like Edward's reaction the first time he saw Bella.
Oh, can we get a clip? Do we have a clip? No, we don't have a clip of that. We don't.
He comes his pants or pukes in his mouth. I don't know.
Both.
Both.
Both of them at the
It's a
same
double,
time.
and he sneezes
Yeah.
also.
And he, like, I know why, but like they just make it seem it's like she stinks. They don't
Yeah,
even say like
that's the
really.
point.
It's not
though.
even. It
She's
doesn't even
supposed to
seem
smell-
like she stinks. It seems like just seeing her actually just makes him come.
Yeah, that's the point. Because first of all, he can't read her mind, so he doesn't know what she's thinking, which is mysterious enough. And then the way she smells to him is like, exactly.
If I was Edward Grey, I'd tie you up, girl. That's what he's saying.
Edward Gray.
Edward
50
Grey.
Shades of Grey.
I'm combining the
Is his
two.
name Ed? Oh,
No.
Okay. Point is, so yeah, that scene, good one.
What? Do you know why I referenced 50 Shades of Grey, Amanda?
You should.
It's your
Oh,
fact.
because
Twilight
Twilight was
inspired.
by 50 Shades of Grey.
Opposite.
No.
Yeah, sorry. Twilight. I always get this wrong.
Twilight
it wasn't actually my
inspired
fact.
50 Shades
Yes,
of Grey.
Twilight inspired. Because 50
This
Shades of
was
Grey is
your
about
fact.
Twilight.
You know?
Yeah.
But John, you had a fact about Twilight.
Yep.
What inspired Twilight?
My Chemical Romance,
Which was inspired by.
Jared Way watching 9/11 happen.
So without
Twilight.
Without that
So this
horrible
is-
thing that happened, we wouldn't have all these sexual things.
Exactly.
And My Chemical Romance.
and
This
My
is
Chemical
the fact
Romance.
about Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey. The 50 Shades trilogy was developed from a Twilight fan fiction series originally titled Master of the Universe and published by James
Fucking E-Man in it.
episodically.
That's kinky.
What?
He-Man inspired 9/11.
Either way, on fanfiction website under the pen name Snow Queen's Ice Dragon.
Oof.
I like that.
Snow Queen's Ice Dragon.
I like that.
My screen name, yeah.
Surprising.
But yeah, I feel like Twilight itself is just a fan fiction.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
Well,
through the
wait,
whole
her
thing.
Twilight is based on a dream.
Mm.
Yeah, Twilight was
Well,
based
it's
on a
Twilight
Gabriel.
or
dream
Harry
that she
Potter?
had.
I think it was Twilight.
It was Twilight.
Twilight's based
It was
on a fantasy she had.
a dream. It was a dream. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, it was
Eighth
Halloween one day, and she's
Yeah,
like,
wet
"Oh,
dream.
that guy's got some fake teeth. I like vampires now," and then wrote a whole series about it.
Twilight was. Yeah, the original idea for Twilight came to Stephanie Meyer in a dream on June 2nd, 2003.
Wow, what
Wait,
a
The dream was
nice-
about a human girl and a vampire who was in love with her but thirsted for her blood.
No, not the books, but
Oh, Maya wrote the transcript of what is now chapter 13 of the first book. Chapter 13 was the first part she wrote, apparently.
that was probably some sex scene.
As you
Probably.
do. You always start at the 13th chapter and
Yep.
work your way out.
If your first book.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only scene she had, the sex scene.
She was ready for that one.
These movies are so fun.
Wait, what book did
They're
you say?
so
the third
bad.
book?
They're so good. The first book.
Oh.
Chapter 13 of the first book.
Which,
What?
as we all know, is... Huh. thought you were a fan. You said you knew
Oh
everything,
my
like
fucking
Nicole
God.
knows Harry Potter.
You said like Nicole knows Harry Potter.
I don't
what is
even
it,
know
Andrew?
everything about Harry Potter.
No?
Yeah.
This whole movie, all the lines are just fanfic.
I think every line in Twilight is like a one-liner.
Yeah.
Like
Who's your favorite character?
impactful.
Well, we all know.
Alice.
Jasper and Alice, yeah.
Alice.
Yeah.
Andrew?
The fattest
Jasper,
crush on-
obviously.
No, what do we call him?
Jasper's cool.
Old shit pants.
Old shit pants.
Dirty old shit, man.
Dirty
Yeah.
little shit. What did you say during the one movie, Andrew?
It was
Oh.
just Alice.
Yeah, it was just
And I
Alice. And I was like, she didn't bring back old shit pants.
No, we're watching New Moon, and there's none of the Cullens in New Moon basically, and Andrew goes, you know what? Like middle of the movie, it's like dead silence. He goes, you know what? There's a real big lack of shit pants in this movie.
Andrew, show shit pants?
I laughed and
we
cried.
we can get out why we're calling him shit pants
So
here.
yeah, mm-hmm.
Because he's constipated all
So
the
if
time.
you see that face there, he kind of looks like he's either just shit his pants or is trying to.
100%. I think both.
Show the TikTok.
Yeah.
Or one, at least two of them.
This one?
No, for the first one that I sent is really good.
This one?
It's yeah.
Sorry, I was a little early on the jump there.
Don't worry, don't do it yet.
I'm not doing it. Just keep talking about it. What is it? Explain it before we go in.
I have to.
So it's this girl on TikTok who's so funny, and she
Just
like recreates Jasper specifically in Twilight.
She acts as him?
Yeah.
She
Okay.
recreates the scene as the other characters too. But then like the main
But
thing is-
yeah, she's like
thing.
like Jasper.
You ready?
Alright, yeah, I'm ready. I like how she got the eyes all wide too. It's just like our old boy.
She puts like the gold thing, and yeah, her whole thing is just doing the
You
Jasper
want this
face.
one too, Nicole?
yeah. I don't remember which one that is.
But yeah,
They're all
so
good.
throughout the whole movie, that was like our punchline was just talking about Jasper shitting himself, and
Also because him
made
and
it
Alice.
enjoyable.
Yeah. Also because him and Alice are arguably the best characters in the whole series.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just Jasper playing baseball.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Their face.
Yeah.
Ah, Jasper,
We
Jasper,
love
Jasper.
him.
But then we learn he's a Confederate, so
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're
Yeah, he
a
was
little
part of
out.
the Confederate.
But so Jasper out. Who do we like now?
Alice.
yeah. Let's
Yeah, she's
Alice
pretty
is the
cool. Yeah,
best.
she told this feature.
She's so cool. You know what? I like as much as Rosalie's a bitch. Like I love
Rosalie's probably my
Rosalie.
second favorite next to
I love Rosalie too. Emmett's
Like
really
me or
fun.
Rosalie, not
My
gonna lie.
favorite is Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie's cool.
Charlie actually, yeah, he's the Luke of this universe.
I don't think I sent it, but there's one TikTok and it's like all the Cullens like fighting to their death every minute of every movie in the scene, and Charlie just hoping that she's wearing protection.
The funniest shit was when Charlie has Bella has the flashback and she's a baby and it's Charlie without a mustache and Nicole's like, ew, put that mustache back on.
Yeah,
You look so ugly without
it's weird.
it.
Men who have mustaches and then shave them off always look weird.
I
Oh my
know.
I know, I always get chastised by my wife when I
You
do.
look
One
especially
time,
weird.
Andrew asked me to shave his face, and I said no. And so he was mad at me. I was like, fine, I'm just going to shave off my mustache. Went in the bathroom, locked the door, and shaved his face.
Oh no!
But didn't actually
Andrew.
shave off his mustache.
Oh
Even worse.
Because he knew.
no! He was like
It was an empty threat, yeah.
an empty threat. Anything but the mustache.
Andrew, what was your favorite movie?
Yeah. Oh yeah, what the favorite movie?
Honestly, I always go by the experience, and for me, the experience of watching New Moon was the best because we were all. It was really late. We were all overtired.
Is that the third one?
Yeah.
No, it was
No,
the
the second one.
Second.
And we were just making jokes.
Yeah.
But the third one was actually really good too because we were
Yeah.
even more tired.
thing.
Yeah, we just keep ragged on
We
the
s-
whole movie.
We started watching Eclipse at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I'll tell you which the worst one was. I don't remember. I probably
We all
don't even have to
know.
tell people because
We
it's
all know.
fucking
Breaking Dawn one.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one.
It's okay, but it sets. Did you not put it sets up the second movie?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
but like me and John said, it could have been
Yeah.
20 minutes of the second movie.
You're
and
not
then
It
it
could have
would've
been one
fine.
movie with that setup, just like shortened in the beginning.
Yeah, you
Instead
like.
of 2 hour and a half.
But
Yeah.
okay, when the movies were coming out, everyone was saying it better be so close to the book, blah blah blah. And the book's really big, and it did fit everything in the first book.
Big old book.
It's a big book. There's a lot in it, and the fans wanted. What's the word I'm looking for?
Were you all on Tumblr or wherever Twilight
Oh,
fans
God,
were
yeah.
talking about this time?
I was one of them.
What was your screen name?
I don't want to talk about that. I wore a shirt and everything. I was gonna bring it. Maybe I'll send.
Nicole,
Andrew
you
a
had
picture
one
and you can
too.
put it in.
A
made them
shirt? No, I
together.
don't have a shirt.
You did.
We made them
I
together.
did definitely have a shirt.
Yep.
At one point, I probably had 10.
Yep. But we made them.
I should have. I have photos. I have photos of me and my friends at the release of one of the books.
A book?
Breaking Dawn.
I went to more than one book
Yeah.
release.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah. They were
Okay.
fun book release.
You know how
the line
early
was all
I got up
chapters. Whoops.
For a book
Yeah.
release.
to get the last Harry Potter book. I probably got up at 3 o'clock in the morning, made my stepdad bring me to the mall, and we waited and waited and waited, and he brought me home because I was really tired, and it was the middle of winter, and then he ended up getting the book for me. He went back and got it for
We
me,
love
and I
Roy.
actually cried.
We love Roy.
What a
Shout
nice
out to
guy.
Roy.
A sweetheart.
But I did go to more
He's
than
the
one
best.
book release.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say anything to anything either of you are saying.
They went to book releases.
We loved book releases.
It's
You-
like you going to a video game release,
Or a
but
toy
they like
release.
books.
Dawn book release was
Okay.
a whole. It was a
Yeah.
big thing.
Yeah,
there was
they had,
raffles.
balloon arches.
There was snacks,
Yeah.
drinks. There was everything at that book release.
Yeah,
It
I
was really
dressed
cool.
up as Bella.
Mhm.
And
Oh, you
guys want
did,
an
eh?
embarrassing story.
I'd love
Well, that was just one, so let's get
Yeah,
another
just
one
go
going.
embarrassing.
Okay, it was the
What'd you dress up
movie
as, Jacob?
release. I don't remember. No, I don't remember which movie release it was, but I went and I met this girl online. I thought she was really cute and she had a really cool braid or something like that. And I took a picture of her because I was really, I don't know why, I just thought
You're
she looked
creepy.
cool. But the flash was on and she, we had been talking, so she thought we were friends. And then she looked at me and did not talk to me the rest of the time.
Did you tell her you were working on your Pokemon Snap album?
Yeah, I should
I don't think that's an
have.
embarrassing story. I think that's a professional story.
Yeah, that's creepy, dude.
It was really, I was creepy. I was at a movie release for Twilight. Of course,
yeah,
it was
we
creepy.
we went to every movie release for Twilight.
You say were, but
Like,
would
we
you
would-
still do that today, Amanda?
God, no, I wouldn't take a
No,
picture
I'd
of a
have the
random
flash off.
stranger.
I'm not in my head. Yes, we didn't even go to a movie release. Remember pre-sickness when you got to go and sit in line and wait for hours to
Yep.
go into the
Yeah,
movie
I did
theater
that for
because
you.
it wasn't assigned seating.
I've done that for so many movies.
Yeah.
And you had to
Yeah.
rush, run in and try and get the best. And then they would tell you that you had to move all the way to the left or something.
Yeah,
Fuck
you weren't
that.
allowed to leave spots in between,
And if you
and
did,
you weren't
then-
allowed to save seats.
Me and Alex were the only ones in line for Force Awakens for 8 hours.
Oh my
Really?
god.
Yeah, we just sat there playing Smash Brothers.
We would always take turns. So it would be me, Amanda, Serena, and some of her family members
Yeah.
and probably some other friends. But we would send some of them there, and then we would switch off so that we could
How
go
long
eat
were you
and stuff.
waiting?
We
Like,
would wait
I think probably the longest we waited was 8 hours.
I did the same
8 to
thing.
10.
Yeah.
Something like that. The Harry Potter movie too.
Yeah, the Harry Potter movies, we waited for those
Yep.
too.
We waited for everything. Oh,
Big
good
nerds
times.
over here,
Andrew, you ever
apparently.
waited for anything?
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 4.
Me too.
Yeah. Not
Not
surprised.
surprising.
And Black Ops 1, I think. I got a toque.
I like Black
Oh
Ops.
yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered Black Ops 1, so I just knew. I just didn't even
I
care.
just like the experience.
Yeah, it was cool to experience at one time, and then I was like, I have enough social anxiety just going to the mall, let alone waiting in line for 8
Alex
hours.
used to win those tournaments
What?
tournaments?
and win the game so he didn't pay for it.
Oh, that's sick. What's the tournament? What do you do?
Like when you go for Black Ops, there'd be like a whatever the Call of Duty was before tournament. Like
Is
1v1.
Alex
Oh,
good at Call
really?
of Duty?
He was. I don't know how good he is now. I don't know.
One time
Probably
I
better than
waited
me.
on Boxing Day for an iPad at Walmart. I
We
was
were
at-
working.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, my manager asked Andrew and I to go in literally for like 5 a.m. We didn't open till 7.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's not even going to be busy. And she's like, no, like, we need you guys here at 5 a.m. And I was like, I'll make a deal with you. I'll come here at 5 a.m., but I have to leave so I can go wait in line for an iPad and then I'll come back. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. So I'm waiting in line for the iPad. I got my whole Mick uniform on and everything.
Uniform.
And some, like, tall guy, like, pushed me out
It
of
was
the way.
big. What's up?
But like, yeah, some tall guy like pushed me out of the way, and then this other guy started yelling at him, and then he was like, "Aren't you supposed to be working?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "What time did you start at?" I was like, 5 a.m., my dude. And he's like, "What the fuck? Get this girl an iPad!" And just started yelling at them, and they gave me an iPad first so that I could go back to work.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it was sick.
It was real cool.
That's Boxing Day in
was
Canada.
real
In
cool.
the States, Nicole would have got murdered.
Nicole would have gotten stabbed.
So this is just wear your Mickey uniform next time if
Mick-
you're waiting in line.
There you go. All
Tell
you
'em-
make workers.
Tell them you worked at 5 a.m. You're supposed to be there till 3.
And we didn't even have any customers there. The only customers we had were men waiting for their wives to
Wives,
stop shopping. So they were just drinking coffee and chilling, and that was it, like the whole day. And I was like, why did I come here at 5 a.m?
For an iPad.
Well, when you were getting your
Well, I had
iPad,
to
we
wait
had a
for the
bunch of people come
store
in
to
because it was
open.
right when the store opened.
Yeah.
So, like, I was manning both service and the kitchen.
Andrew was doing the most
No one hears
for
that
his
side of
wife.
the story.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'll get your order for you. Just give me 1 sec. I'll run to the kitchen, make it, put it in a bag, bring it back to the front, be like, yeah, here, right here, no
We're all
problem.
praising Nicole.
Well, our
Meanwhile,
manager
Andrew's on
was
the front
helping
fucking
Andrew,
line.
The manager was helping too.
Yeah, she was a bit.
Okay, so
They have stuff
Wait.
to do in the morning, too.
so Andrew's favorite movie is New Moon
Yeah, nah.
or Eclipse?
I think it might be Eclipse. I don't really remember. They're kind of a blur, the two of them, because
That's
we watched
fair.
them together.
Mine's Eclipse.
Is Eclipse the one where they go to the Italy?
No. No, that's New Moon.
that's New Moon.
Eclipse is the one where they fight, where they,
All of the newborns.
yeah.
Remember Victoria
big-
makes a newborn
yeah.
army?
Oh, yeah.
The one where Jacob is in the tent with her and he put his
Oh,
head
yeah,
on
that
her
one.
and it's
The
just like
cuck
what?
scene?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, that's the best one.
Warm. You're cold.
Her
I have
hand's
to cuddle her.
cold.
That's the best one. And he just stared there. He stared at them.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's
I
just
can
like
read your
holding-
thoughts. Don't get any boners, man.
And what he says, like, if you didn't want to kill me and you weren't trying to get the love of my life, I think we'd be friends.
And,
Yeah.
and then Jacob's like, nah.
Well, no, Jacob
What a power
started saying
move.
it back, and then was like, actually, never mind. And then Edward smiled because he can read his thoughts, so
Yeah.
he knew that he was thinking the same thing.
No, Jacob was just pulled a
Jacob's
power
bitch,
move.
Amanda, come on.
I love him so much.
He's a little-
Jacob is
I was
literally
always
a
Team
child.
Edward.
And what is he,
know-
like 16, 17, the oldest in
He's
these
2
movies?
years younger than
Let's
Bella.
just
He
say
was 18 when they got married.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess he's 16.
she
let's
was.
just say Jacob's the bottom, you know?
Yeah.
Edward's the top.
100%.
I do like Jacob,
Yeah.
like as
Oh.
a character, but
Yeah.
he is too much of a whiny baby.
He's such a whiny baby.
But do you think that maybe part of why he like thought that he was like imprinted with Bella was because like a part of her is what made him imprint with Renesmee?
That's literally was the point of the last movie.
What were they
When he
called?
says to her, like, you remember how you felt all this love for me yesterday and it's like gone, da 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 da. It's because it was her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the baby that didn't exist.
That's why he loved her so much.
What a creepy fucking baby.
I knew you were going to have a baby.
Oh,
I
can
was
we pull
gonna
that
laugh.
picture? Okay, so
Let's get that
while we were
Uncanny
watching,
Valley up here.
so while we were watching the movie, Andrew and
This isn't what it looked
John,
like.
I almost just called you Jacob. Andrew and John were like, talking about why the character looks so gross because it was like CGI because they needed it to look like the same girl that was the actor. This is what they were gonna use before they decided to use CGI.
Yeah, this is the
Oh,
animatronic
whoa.
baby that they were going to use.
It's all like
what
melted
the
and shit.
fuck?
That looks worse, actually. But
That looks like
Why does it already have a double chin?
I
A
don't
little
know.
gobbler.
it looks like it belongs in an old Christmas movie.
Also, why did they need to make the face so low
Yeah, from
on?
the forehead.
Because they needed it to look like the actress that played.
Yeah, but the actress's face isn't in the bottom of her head on her head.
It needed to look. I don't know. I'm not a fucking.
I understand what they were going for, but the execution is just not great. You know.
I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like weird spacing.
Here's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Best line in Twilight Saga.
Best line.
You nicknamed my daughter
So she
the
wait.
longest
We
monster?
need to talk about Andrew and John finding out the name.
I was gonna ask that when you were talking about Renesmee.
Mm-hmm.
What
So
what was she gonna name the baby?
the boy was EJ, Edward Jacob, which is funny in and of itself.
That's
John lost his mind, and then Andrew lost his mind when she was like, I was playing around with my mom's name and your mom's name, and Renee and Renesmee.
And they all
horrible.
hated it. And John
It's
at one point was
awful.
like, "Can she stop saying that?"
it's a horrible thing.
Stop saying your
It is a
stupid
horrible
baby's
name.
name. All right?
And the best part is all the like characters were like, oh my god, that's so beautiful.
No, they all hated it.
Everyone
they all
hated
loved
it.
it.
They're all like, oh,
They all loved it.
that's what you want to name it.
Okay,
No,
maybe I'm
they
remembering
didn't
wrong,
like it.
But
They all gave her like weird looks.
Yeah, 'cause they wanted to eat her.
Renesmee.
No, that's not why.
What?
It's like because they wanted to eat her.
So
That's not why.
but was that the thing? Like, did they actually want to eat the baby? Because
No.
they like
Yes,
they hinted
Oh.
about wanting to eat the baby.
the baby has human blood, so yes, they did.
Probably. I guess then I don't know.
But
I'm
it
probably
has
wrong.
like half vampire blood. Is that this? So like, who knows? You know?
Yeah, it's a mix.
And it's imprinted.
It wasn't when it was
It's
born.
imprint. The whole
is
every
now.
fucking movie, Andrew and John just he's gonna imprint. So what did you
On.
what on her? He's gonna
On
imprint
her
so
face.
hard on her.
Yeah,
on her.
so we're gonna-
Disgusting.
you're gonna imprint on Bella's
It's gonna
face.
imprint all over her face. Fucking. Gonna imprint inside her.
Little did we know he was gonna do it to her child.
That's
Yeah, which
not-
is even worse.
That's
man.
not what he's gonna do.
Yeah, but the way they made it seem like he was, they were
Literally, the end
building
scene
it
is
up.
Edward and Bella on the beach, and then Jacob and this infant on the beach.
No, that's not what the
It wasn't
answer
an infant.
was.
It was like a
Okay, listen.
8-year-old.
They explained the imprinting. So the imprinting, like you are whatever that person needs. If they need a friend, if they need a father figure, if they need a relationship, you're
A
whatever that
daughter.
person needs.
You.
So
the wolf
when
becomes-
Renesmee is born,
Yeah.
he's there to protect her and be like a father to her and be a friend to her. And then as their relationship
Oh.
grows, he can pursue it romantically if that's what she wants.
Is that how the love triangle works?
Yeah.
Like it is weird
it's
in itself.
weird.
Like yes, I'm not saying it's not
in
weird.
real life, it's weird. In the Twilight universe, it's
still
wholesome.
weird.
It's
No,
not wholesome.
it's
It is.
It
because
is.
then they both end up with somebody that they wanted.
okay.
Yeah.
But think of I'm just gonna put this in perspective for you guys. Think of who the target market for these books are.
That's why they did it.
Listen, I'm not saying you're wrong because you're right
No, yeah,
to an extent, but you're just thinking too much into
It's
it.
the same thing.
No, we're not. It's the literal what we saw on the screen.
It's
This
the
is
same
guy.
thing.
It's what Drake's doing to fucking.
Just don't understand.
Yeah.
It's the same time they did in the Power Rangers movie, the second one, when they made the one kid a Power Ranger so the kids could feel like they're part of it. The kids want to feel part of the movie.
Listen, I think it's a
It
beautiful
is
love
weird.
story.
I'm not gonna say it's weird, but I understand the thought process she went behind. She
Literally,
put-
he got so excited
I'm
when
with
she's
Nicole.
like, "Yeah, but hey, she gets old pretty quick, eh? Pretty soon." And he's like, "Oh yeah.
Should I
that's
call you
cool."
dad now?
Yeah, and that's what he said.
Oh yeah. So
Like-
should I call you dad?
Well, no, she's 8 right now, and,
And then-
technically only 3 months.
And then Edward looks at him like,
That
"Yo,
part's kinda
what?"
creepy, yeah.
And then they end the movie. They're like, "Oh, that's the end of the series. That's it. Remember that."
No,
Jacob
they
found
lived
his life.
happily ever
That
after.
wasn't the
No,
end.
Bella let Edward see her thoughts.
Yeah, that was
You're missing like
insignificant.
15 more minutes.
There's so
Andrew.
much.
All that other part didn't
The last
matter.
scene, she like holds his face and she's like, "Look."
Yeah, and then she shows him everything that he's already seen because he was already there. She
No,
didn't
but it's
show-
her perspective. It's her thoughts.
Oh wow, I can see
The whole
myself
big
through your
part-
eyes. Woo!
Yes.
Yes, but it
I
allowed.
would actually be annoyed if I had to see myself in everything me and Nicole ever did.
I
I'd be
think
like,
that says
wow,
more about
I
you
look
than it
like
does
like
the story.
that.
I looked like an idiot all these times and you didn't even tell me.
It's not like that. It's her perspective. So she's allowing him to see and feel how she felt. So he can see that all along she really loved him.
Yeah, but he couldn't get that by the fact
Because
that
she
she
married
married
him.
him. And
No, because she
went
was
through
still
the
making
whole-
out with Jacob.
She didn't make out with Jacob.
She
After
did.
they got engaged.
Not after they got
Mhm.
married.
After
Not after they got married, because she got pregnant 3 days later.
And after she kissed Jacob, after all that, she was like, "Whoa, I can't do this."
she was literally going to name her son EJ for Edward Jacob.
Yeah, they
You think
have a-
Edward didn't have a little bit of doubt in his mind?
They have a
He
weird.
did.
doubt?
He
They have a
always
weird
did.
triangle cuck.
Exactly.
I don't know what the problem is, man.
Listen,
Even at the end when he showed her,
They're
she
just a
showed
happy
him
family.
her thoughts. She's like, "Oh yeah, I love you more than anyone in the world." He's like, "Except for one," meaning Jacob.
Oh, that's a take. That's a take.
That's not what he did.
I like
that's
that.
exactly. You know what? I think I agree. I think that's it. Wonderful. So, what did you guys? Wait, it's not off topic, on topic, but what did you guys think of the last in the movie? The fight scene happens, but that's not in the book.
Let's let Andrew talk first.
I can't right now. I gotta cool off.
So mad. So the whole fight scene happens. Everything's going down. Everyone fucking dies.
At least they showed it. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't.
And
Honestly, if they didn't show it, I would have just burned
Because
the
this
whole
whole
TV.
thing's building up like the last 3 movies or whatever.
And then they come back and it's like just what Alice saw, and John and Andrew lost it.
If they didn't do the fight, it would have
Lost
been
a little bit more
Bro,
than I did.
if they didn't do the fight, it would have been like Infinity War. They go up to Thanos and they're like, "You know what? Just don't." And he's like, "Okay." And then it ends the movie. That's it.
That's what happens in the books.
It's still pretty.
No, in
it
the
still
book,
pretty much
you
is how it
think what
happened.
Alice
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
At least they
yeah.
showed
It's
it
not
though.
a whole thing.
Well, she goes up to Aro and she's like, "Look," shows him, and then he's like, "Oh, okay, blah blah blah." But it doesn't explain anything. It doesn't say. It just says that Aro would have
Yeah,
died.
like there's not a whole fight.
Yeah. So then they put it in the movie.
I like
What's
the
Arrow's
fight
boy's
scene.
name?
I love the fight scene. Huh?
Dude, who's like,
What's Arrow's
it's like
long-haired
finally
That is Aro.
Aro.
No, the
No,
long
the dude.
gray-haired one.
the
The one
older
that wanted
guy.
to die. The
Yeah,
one that was
he's
like,
like,
finally. Yeah. That's
Woody
Demetrius?
Harrelson?
That wasn't Woody Harrelson.
No.
He looks
like
like
Woody
Harrelson.
No. Wasn't Woody Harrelson in this?
No, we watched.
Oh, yeah,
after this, we
yeah,
started
yeah.
watching the
Oh
Hunger
my
Games.
God. It's all blended together.
You okay? Here, wait, hold on.
You
What's
good,
happening?
Vol.
I got rug burn on my arm.
Volturi.
How? What?
Oh, from the chair?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I went to like move myself up, but my whole arm broke.
It's bro. We better call an ambulance.
No, she's
Okay. Marcus. The guy that was like
His name was
his name was
Mark-
Marcus.
Arabella.
And then the
Carla.
blonde
Hey, yo,
haired
Marcus.
And
blonde haired guy is Caius, and then Dakota Fanning, Jane,
So all of them have weird names.
I thought it was
besides-
Jane.
Alec, no Jane,
There's Jane.
and then
A lot of the
Dimitri and
characters in
Felix.
these movies, maybe they were better in the books,
the
but like
fuck
they
was
didn't need to be
that?
in the movie.
No,
like who?
definitely not.
Like Dakota Fanning.
that one guy in
not a
the
big
tree.
deal.
She would have
All she literally did was
Dakota Fanning, because she had the power
Like
of
hurt
making people
people.
feel pain.
Yeah.
pain.
Yeah, pain.
That's like her only line.
It was
like I get the people that they brought in at the end because they needed all those random people.
But what about the guy
She
in the
was in
tree?
it for like a while.
What about the
Sure,
dude
she
in
was
the
in it for the
tree?
second
They
movie.
literally only showed him in the tree. There's no other point of him.
oh,
He's
he was
in the
just a
tree.
part of the.
Which
he was-
one?
Remember they were teaching her how to use her shielding
Shield?
powers,
Mm-hmm.
And he's
in
like
the
just
tree and they panned
watching.
him. He's just
Because if you listen at the
I
beginning,
thought he
he
was gonna,
didn't.
like, have
He's
something
in
to say
shit
about
with the
it.
Volturi, and then
They
Carlisle
all
called her.
are.
No, they're
That's
not.
what this is about.
Listen.
Yes.
So this man had shit with the Volturi, and they were looking for him. And then Carlisle went after him and was like, "Hey, I need you." And so he got taken there. I think did Carlisle go get him, or was
because
it?
I'm
Emma?
sure Volturi doesn't know where trees are, or look up, or can sense a different
God.
vampire around. That's
Listen, you're just not understanding.
not. No, I don't think. Who wrote this?
Stephanie Meyer.
She didn't understand it.
She
She
didn't think
understand how
everything
vampires
through.
work.
She.
I've only seen Edward sparkle twice in this movie.
Yeah, and like even if there's overcast, the sun still gets through. The UV rays
That's
still get
true.
through. So
Actually,
she-
that's a
Yeah.
good question. Is it just direct? Like, why?
I said that during when they were on their.
I never
honeymoon,
thought about it like that.
And Nicole yelled at me.
Because then, yeah,
It's
if it's
overcast.
overcast, it should be because it's UV rays.
yeah.
So
But
it-
then, what, under a red light or a black light, would he? Would they
So it's supposed to be direct
It just
sunlight,
glows
but
white.
that doesn't make sense because you are right. Like even when it's overcast, like you can literally get a sunburn in the shade.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
So then they
it's-
should have
anytime
stuck-
he's outside, he should
plot hole.
he should
Stephanie
be
Meyer-
glowing like fucking.
But
We
they
need
did
answers.
talk
Glow
about
stick.
how in Forks, like the sun isn't really ever out. Like it's
But it's
always
always forecast. It says.
It's always
rainy.
forecast.
So it's always cloudy and rainy.
But I'm pretty sure it describes Forks as being always forecast.
Stop
Forecast.
saying
Dreary.
forecast.
Forecast is
Forecast.
it's a
Also,
prediction.
why did she name the city Fork?
Forks?
It's
an
a
actual
real city.
in Washington.
Come on.
Forks and La Push. They're real. My mom really wants to go. Why are you laughing?
Why are you laughing so hard?
I live in Forks.
Forks and a push.
Can you give me a push to Forks?
La Push is the.
I
place
know.
Then what are you laughing at?
Why are everything in these movies a thing?
What do you
Like,
mean?
I enjoyed them full-heartedly. But, like,
You
why?
enjoyed them so much that you went out and bought all of the fucking
No, these are
DVDs.
yours.
They're not mine.
These
I
are
have
Nicole
them
and
already.
Amanda's, copies.
John went out to Value Village and got them, and he comes
They
up
had
and he's
them
like,
all.
"Oh my god, they have them all!"
Had them all. Come on.
So look, this is how it's described as a very rainy climate, and it's also in a forest. So there's always trees and everything
yeah.
surrounding.
Explains the trees, yeah.
Explains the vampires, yeah.
Oh yes. Does this mean I want to know in this world do other things exist?
So
Does
the
she ever
only-
talk about?
I have a question though before we get into that, Amanda. Sorry,
Oh, it's okay.
Charlie. The only thing he was weirded out about was graduation hats. You want to talk about that for a minute?
He was weirded out for like a minute about Jacob.
He said,
But
he
then
was
he's like,
Are you gonna turn into a wolf too?
weird.
"Are you gonna fuck me,
Wait,
Jacob?"
they don't end up telling
Yeah,
Charlie
Jacob
about
li-
vampires, do they?
Jacob's like, I gotta show you something real weird. Doesn't say any contact. Starts taking off his clothes, taking off his pants.
Strips
No,
out
this is gonna be real weird. You're not gonna know what to do.
right down to his underwear, and then he's like, "Yo, Bella's dad, you ever seen anything like this?" And he turns into a wolf. And he's like, "Whoa!" Look.
But they told Charlie because he started dating Sue Clearwater.
No, they told.
They did.
They
Jacob
told-
told Charlie
'cause
so
he
that Bella didn't have to move away.
or die. Yeah.
Okay.
And then they didn't tell Charlie about the vampires because if
Wait.
Charlie knew about the vampires, the vulture
What would-
would kill him or change him.
What would Jacob being a werewolf have to do with Bella being able to stay?
Because he was trying to show Charlie that there's things that are different than he
Yeah,
thinks,
he-
and not to question what's going on.
That's
with
why
Bella.
he said, "This is you don't understand the universe you live in," or something like that.
Are you
Okay.
a big fan?
Apparently not. I never put that together.
Sound like me and John
So-
are actually.
You honestly, I think John's a bigger fan than everyone in this room.
No, she's lying.
I don't know.
John, after half a movie,
no, I like
yelling
this.
at Andrew to stop talking.
It's funny as fuck.
Meanwhile, you were the one who like started making fun of it in the beginning, and I was like, "I can join in on this." And no, and then you yell at me.
Don't you fucking dare.
Yeah, good stuff. you know?
Good stuff. Good times. Yeah.
I like the piano.
What's your favorite movie, Nicole?
The last.
Not the fucking piano. The last one? Last Breaking Dawn one? What's your favorite movie?
The one where they cuddle in the tent.
Oh, Eclipse. Yeah, okay. The cook tent.
Because it's when I think is that the first time they rip someone's head off?
No.
No.
The first time they
the
ripped someone's
first
head off was
movie.
They
the
rip
first
someone's head off in the first movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
James.
Who's James?
The blonde one that was trying to kill her in the ballet scene.
The whole reason why Victoria
Baseball
was
game.
trying
Let's
to
talk
kill her.
about the base.
Oh, yeah, the baseball game. Jasper with the fucking bat.
No, not even anything that they did. Why is there a fucking baseball game in this movie?
Because they can
America's
play.
pastime.
It's America's pastime, and they can play in the
It's
thunder.
like a lead up as to why the other vampires found them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I understand that, but like, okay, I'm writing this book, right? How do I get the other vampires to show up?
Baseball.
Everybody
It's an
loves
American
baseball?
pastime.
Well, people always say when it thunders, God's playing bowling, but what if it just means vampires are playing baseball?
That's probably exactly the thought.
I know. That's why
So-
it's fucked.
It's a great. You know
Well,
what,
it could
Stephanie
also
Meyer?
be to like
incredible.
show their humanity a bit too.
Yeah, they're just regular people.
Nope, they're clearly not.
They're regular old
wouldn't go
American
that far.
citizens.
One was a colonizer, Amanda. He's just
Oh my
regular
God.
old colonizer.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, except for Jasper.
Old shit pants.
I
actually,
love
is this-
Rosalie so much. Poor girl.
What?
So there's another Twilight book, but from Edward's perspective.
What?
I have the hiccups.
Oh, I thought you were just gassed.
It's called Midnight Sun,
From his perspective of
and
what?
in it, I couldn't swallow for a
No,
second.
his
I got really-
perspective of what?
Of
his
like-
perspective of the story.
of the
like the
sex
whole-
And in
all
it,
of
you
them?
learn all about Alice's backstory.
I never did read
Which
it.
is
I want to
cool.
read
Her
it.
backstory, like she went fishing?
Backstory. So like in all you learn
What a
everyone
big
else's
guy.
except for Emmett's and Alice's, and I think it has Emmett's too. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I know it has Alice's, and apparently it's very traumatic.
Andrew, can you quote that?
What?
Can you quote that?
You
the,
didn't read
the
it?
bass?
Yeah.
Lance?
I just know about it.
Did you download it onto my e-reader?
Do you want it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll legally buy it for you and put it on your.
Thanks. That'd be sick as fuck.
Amanda's a criminal.
Amanda, why'd you have to do the air quotes? I don't get that.
What air quotes?
did.
Moving on.
Anyways, so yeah. Yeah, and then there's also another book called Life and Death of Bree Tanner, the one little one that they were going
I
to
read
keep.
that one.
Yeah,
The one they were gonna keep.
the one little newborn from
I
the
know.
third movie.
The one from that movie? The other movie that we watched?
Yeah, Case 39.
No, not Rue from fucking
No, Case 39.
Hunger Games.
No, Case 39.
The little
Oh,
evil girl.
yeah.
Yeah.
What Amanda's saying,
Obviously
you know?
not
Really
Rue.
what I'm saying.
Why would you think Rue?
I don't know.
No, not Rue. We're
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
talking about
I'm
the
in
Hunger
young
Games
adult novel
too.
movies
We
right
will
now.
be talking about the Hunger Games.
I was gonna say, yeah, just so
Yeah,
everyone knows.
everybody knows that
Probably.
January is the month for young adult novels.
And the Divergent series.
I've never watched
Expect
any
the
of these
Hunger
before.
Games soon.
And
because John
Divergent.
immediately started playing them after
Yeah,
Twilight.
We're watching this.
Like
next?
we finished, yeah, and he immediately.
Nobody
there
even
we go.
saw him search it
I think
up,
we're gonna
and
have-
we already had it up.
We're gonna have to end it all up with Harry Potter, I think.
Yeah,
We'll
Harry-
do-
Harry Potter and
When-
We'll do
1000%.
Twilight, Hunger Games, Divergent, Harry Potter.
And we'll get the Harry Potter Castle Lego set, and we'll build it all together while we talk
The
about it.
That's a good
$500
idea.
one?
The big
That's
ass
a really,
one.
That's a really good idea.
I don't know if that's in the basement budget.
I found it on Kijiji for $75.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God.
If you did, we'll all. pitch
Why
in
are
and
we
we'll
not
do
buying it right now?
Buy it.
Did you message them?
No, really, message them. Buy it. We'll
What
do
the
it.
I'll
fuck,
find it right
Andrew?
now. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
actually mad. Why didn't you tell me?
Because I was gonna surprise you with it.
Why
But-
didn't you?
Well, now.
Because
Still not.
it just got ruined now.
You brought it up.
Yeah, I know, but
We can build a big one when we talk about it.
okay, whatever. I'm
I'm
looking for it.
searching it up right now.
It's on buy and sell.
That's Facebook.
Kijij.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
Okay, so.
What is
Amanda, start hitting us with random facts while they look it up.
What the fuck is it? What is that?
Oh, no.
What? What is
Nothing.
it?
Nothing.
Oh God.
I know where that's from.
Oh,
No,
man.
stop. We can't.
Harry Pothead.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Amanda, Twilight facts, go.
Oh, the line that where he says "Hold on tight, Spider Monkey" isn't actually in the book.
No, it's not.
Why is it in the movie? Then?
He improvised it. It was an improvised line.
Going on time, Spawn.
It's exactly what it was. He's like, It's so weird. Also, another fact, it's not really about the movies, but about the character, or like the actors. Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson were dating, and then I think it was the third movie. I might be wrong. Don't quote me on what movie it was, but Kristen Stewart cheated on Robert Pattinson with the director of the movie. And then there was a lot of beef because they still had to finish all these fucking movies and be in love, but she was like dating the director. And now she's gay. She was always gay. I told my mom she was gay, and like the first time I was like, fuck no. And then when she came out, I got to have a really sweet, satisfying moment.
What was it?
I don't see it.
Telling my mom that Kristen Stewart's gay.
Trying to find it again, but I
It's probably
can't.
sold.
Probably.
It was a really cheap giant Lego set.
Well, whatever. How much is it?
$500.
$500.
It said it was only like 185.
Well, if we can find it cheap, we can all pitch in.
Yeah, Amanda can buy it for me.
I'll buy it. I'll
See?
put a
I told
reasonable amount.
Yeah, all of it.
I'm not paying $500.
If you guys want to sponsor us, you can go to our Patreon page, which is now live, and you can pay for us to do the Lego Harry Potter castle.
We'll
do it live on camera
We'll
by
make a
the end of
special video.
January.
We'll get Alex to be
It'll
naked.
be a great
when we do
video.
it.
Yeah.
We need, if we can get 10 sponsors, we'll pay the other
No,
half.
patrons.
Oh, patrons.
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 That's what
If we can
Yeah.
get 10 patrons, we'll pay the other half.
Yep.
And we'll do the Lego Harry Potter kit.
Lego Harry Potter.
We'll probably do it in like stages and probably time lapse some things because it's gonna take a long time.
We'll
but
talk about all the movies and different
yeah, we'll do all that
Yeah.
too. But I'm
Cool.
sure there's gonna be parts where like
time lapse.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we won't get up from the table until it's done.
We'll see.
Yep.
No, that's the point.
Chain ourselves to the table.
Yep.
All
We
right.
won't get up. It'll be a marathon.
Really?
Yes. We'll have Harry
Andrew.
Potter.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for Lego Harry Potter.
Hit us with some weird things from the movie that made you.
Do we want to take a break while you guys look?
Nope. No, I'm
No.
done for now.
Okay.
Okay, so from the movie, what were some weird things?
Did you like when he called her Loca?
Bella, where the hell have you been, Loca?
Where you
That's like a TikTok thing.
Yeah, that thing was
So
funny.
funny.
We
So
laughed, and then for the rest of the movie, we called him Loca.
Yep. One of the best parts, in my opinion. Oh, sorry. In New Moon, when Bella goes to the movies and it's supposed to be like a big giant date, and then it just ends up being Mike and Jacob, and they're just sitting there like this,
Waiting for it.
like waiting for her hand, and then he vomits everywhere.
pukes.
Yeah. And then Jake has like a fucking Wolfie moment, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you," for whatever reason.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I remember,
remember
like,
that
you need a
at
guy
all.
with a strong.
And then he starts crying, and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And Bella's like, "Jacob."
I don't remember that. At all.
Yeah,
That's
what?
exactly what happens.
Did you have a fever dream?
Yeah,
No.
I don't remember that.
So Mike gets up because he goes to puke. He's going to puke, and then him and Jacob, Bella, he goes to hold Bella's hand, and Bella like rejects him, and he gets all mad. And then Mike comes back out and is like, "Oh, so are you ready to go or whatever?" And Jacob goes, "I think you're ready to go, blah blah blah, or I'm gonna put my fist in your face." He says something like that, and Jacob's like, "What?" Or Bella's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And Mike's like, "Oh,"
Yeah,
he's
you
a little
made that up.
pussy.
yeah,
I didn't make that up, Nicole.
You gotta stop dreaming, Amanda.
She didn't make it up.
Oh.
You gotta stop
Thank you.
fanficking about Twilight, which is already a fanfic, Amanda.
You want to know where I did write a fan fiction?
We're gonna take a break while Amanda has a mental breakdown.
Yeah, we're gonna break down.
We would be on a
Amanda.
break forever. No, they're gone, I think.
No, we're here. And we're back.
And we're back.
Cat made a noise, so I stopped talking for a minute.
And we're back.
Nicole,
We're back.
why don't you tell us some of your stories?
And we're back.
What story?
About Twilight.
I watched it.
Yeah, how was that?
Come on, you didn't just
What was
watch
the
it, honey.
experience?
You lived it.
I did tell stories about Twilight.
Yeah, let's go in depth. Like, what was your shirts? We talked about the shirts, but we didn't say that
You
guys
said you had
made
12.
them.
I didn't say I had 12.
She said
I
10.
don't
I remember making sure.
Sorry, I was too
We
off.
did. I will find a picture. We wore them to. I think it was the Breaking Dawn or Eclipse book release.
What did they say?
Well, mine.
Amanda said team.
Mine had blood splatter. Mine had no. I was Team Edward at the time.
What happened?
I don't know, man.
Trauma.
And then it had all of the book titles, and then on the back, mine had and so the lion fell in love with the lamb.
What did mine say?
Yours, I think. I know you had. I think you had Team Edward or Jacob, whatever one you were on the back, and then I think you just put the title of whatever book it was with like some. I
You
think
had
an
all
apple.
the books on yours, Amanda?
Yeah, I put all of them.
Did your shirt look like a book by the time you were done?
Oh, you know what? That's what I was going for, but I'm not very artistic. So
I
okay.
don't remember this at all.
I'll find the picture.
You brought it up when we started watching the movies.
Yeah, you
And
did.
then Amanda
No.
said, yeah, we did.
I don't remember that at all.
That was 4 days ago.
Yeah.
I have memory problems.
Don't we all?
We are like, no, there's no,
Okay,
You
boomer.
had a lot of the actual shirts, like the printed.
Yeah, like my
Yeah.
grandma always bought me the merch.
Yep, the merch.
So, what were your shirts that you had that you had printed? No, you didn't have them printed, but they were printed. You bought them.
I know you had a New Moon one because you always wore it to bed.
Yeah, I had a New Moon one.
course
I
you
had
did,
like
obviously.
the cover, not the cover.
It's like them
Like
in front.
this.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I knew it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I had one with that. I had one with like the hand holding the apple.
Oh yeah.
What's the... Okay.
Yeah, I
What?
remember that
I
one.
understand the appeal of these movies for me and Andrew, but you guys as... How old were you? Like 14?
Yeah, it was like grade 9.
No.
Grade 9.
John,
When we first started reading them, we
girls
were
have
in, like, grade
hormones
7.
too.
Oh
No, I know, but I mean,
no.
besides
When
that,
did the
what's
first
appeal?
Twilight book come out? Hold on. In grade
Is
7.
that?
That's it. The appeal is girls have hormones, and this is a movie for.
No, I know, but it's like...
no, that was
I don't
like a
know.
time where like vampires and werewolves were like
The
really
first Twilight
in.
book came out in
Was that, like, because of
2005,
Teen
so yeah,
Wolf
we would have
and
read them in like
fucking,
grade
the
7.
show
Yeah.
and,
No,
Yeah.
it would have been Wait, would it have been around the same time?
We
as
were in
Teen
grade
Wolf?
5 in 2005.
Because I thought those
Yep.
shows happened because of these movies.
What show?
Like
Teen
Vampire
Wolf?
Diaries and Teen Wolf
No.
and MTV.
No.
No what?
Like there was.
Vampire Diaries was out before Twilight.
Really? I
Oh.
thought Vampire Diaries was like
I'm
newer.
pretty sure.
Look that up because I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I think that Twilight. You might be. I don't know if it was because of them, but it was like the whole vampire
Like the genre,
craze.
like it's
Yeah.
kind of like when Walking Dead happened, a bunch of zombie
Yeah.
shit happened.
You might be right. I don't know.
September 10th, 2009 is when they first aired
Oh.
The Vampire Diaries.
So
And the
the
books
same
came out in
year.
2005.
So the same year as the first movie, though.
Yeah.
2000 November 20th, 2009 was the new moon.
Everyone talks about the new
2008
moon.
was Twilight.
What happened to the old one?
It's a good
Whoa.
question.
So yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, Vampire Diaries came out after
After the
Twilight.
books,
Yeah,
yeah.
So you're right. Like all that stuff would have been because of the craze. But I don't know. It was just like I remember in grade school, like a lot of us, like we did read a lot. Like a lot of us, there was
I
a
read
big
lot more in
group,
grade school.
and
We read a
like
lot,
there was one girl who like read them. Her mom like got them for her. She was like bougie bitch, and then like she said that they were good, and then we all just started reading them and like got really
Then why?
into it.
Should I read
Which
them?
like
I don't remember who you're talking about.
It doesn't matter right now, Amanda. Probably right. What?
What's your who? No, I'm not trying to out anybody, but what's your first experience with a Twilight fan where you were like, I can't watch this?
I don't think I ever had one. Honestly, I
What
had
do you mean?
nothing. This is my first Twilight experience.
like what Twilight weirdo did you meet?
Yeah,
They are the Twilight weirdos.
I was the Twilight
I get
weirdo.
it, and
Yeah.
honestly,
You married one.
you guys would probably be the reason. You guys are probably part of the reason what turned me off is like a.
I remember
young
being in
teenager.
grade 9 and arguing with a girl in my drama class because I was like, the books are so good. And she's like, they're not that good. And I like had a meltdown.
Listen, so
It was bad.
I'm a fan of a lot of different things, but I'm not like weird about it.
You were weird about Twilight.
Not that weird. Like I think mostly because like everyone else was
You
like
didn't
really
remember
into
making
it.
shirts.
Would you kiss
How
a
you-
poster of Edward on your wall, Nicole?
No.
All right, you're not that weird.
But like that's like I don't know. I feel like I'm not like that type of person that's like to turn you off of something.
Not
All right, now
anymore.
let's talk to Amanda.
Oh, yeah, it was awful.
But that's the thing. Like,
I was
all
so
my
cringy.
friends were really into it, and even though like I was really into it, but like I was also a very shy person, so I wasn't really like
Yeah,
to just like go up to
you're
someone
right.
and start like talking about how much I like something because I didn't even want to talk to them in general.
Yeah.
I don't even remember hearing about these movies.
I do, and like
Like, I
were
remember hearing about them, but
huge.
like, no one being like crazy about it.
I
I'm
remember
surprised
people.
Alyssa wasn't really into it.
No, my sister never watched them. I don't think, or if she did, it would have been like
Well, Alyssa was
Later on.
older.
yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
she still
My
would've
sister-
been, like
my sister's kind of like John in a way,
5?
you know.
they came out in
What do you mean?
2005.
She
so
watches
would've
like
been in,
all
grade
stuff
nine.
for all age bases.
I
Yeah, but
think
they
about it
didn't
this way,
become like the
movie-
first book wasn't the. Sorry.
The first movie came out when I was in like grade 11, so
Yeah, the first book
Yeah.
like wasn't a big. It wasn't until like the third book or Breaking Dawn that it became like a really big
Yeah.
craze.
Andrew, was Alyssa like? Did she read?
Yeah, Alyssa read, but she mostly read like
Alyssa.
Stephen King and like stuff like that.
the only experience I have with someone watching Twilight is my dad watching Twilight, thinking it was like a horror movie.
My mom, shout out to Karen, she still reads the Twilight books like once a month.
Yeah, she loves them.
She like has them all sitting in the garage with her.
I swear, like when you go to her
Hanging out.
house, she has like a rotation of like movies that she watches. It's Twilight, Harry Potter, and for some reason, the Jaws movies.
Yeah, but she hates
For
sharks.
some reason.
What do you
She
mean?
hates
No,
sharks.
listen, my mom won't even.
Terrified.
We have a pool at my parents' house. My mom's been in it once
Yeah, there could be a shark in there.
because she. No, I'm just serious. She won't go in any lake. She won't go in any water because she's scared of sharks. But she watches Jaws. She's got a. Nicole's right. She's got a rotation of
actually-
the Twilight movies, the Harry Potter movies. Poltergeist is also in there,
Yeah.
and Jaws. And then the books that she reads are the City of Bones books, the Hunger Games books, and Twilight. Oh, and she put in 50 Shades of Grey. But anyways, shout out to you, Karen. You're the real. You should be on this podcast. She probably knows the most.
Probably. She watched it probably more than
Should
all
probably
of us.
call her.
We've done that before with moms.
Called Karen?
Yeah,
Should I call
Well,
Karen?
if you have to. Maybe.
That's what I was gonna name my van.
No.
You said that yesterday. I think.
Yeah.
Reba.
Go with Reba. Red
Bree,
Van.
though.
Do you guys want to talk about the idea I had?
The DIY.
What idea?
So I was on Amazon, and I saw that they have like movie,
Oh,
like
the
advent
poster.
calendar type things. So it's,
That's cool.
let me see. I'll try to find it so that I
Oh,
can
it's like
describe
Are
100
these
it.
the
Scratch
shitty ones that
off
were
them.
on TikTok though?
It's
That
like-
didn't even have things.
It's like
No,
a
it's
scratch off.
off.
Oh.
Like it's a big poster and you scratch the movies
Oh.
off,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea.
and then it decides what you watch.
That's cool. I see. We could do that.
Yeah, so let me see. Oh, okay, here we go. So it's like top 100 scratch off poster bucket list for movies, and there's different types that you can get. So there's like horror, there's comedy, whatever, and then like just classics. And I was thinking that it would be a cool idea if we got one of these. Like for example, there's a horror one here. So it's the top 100 horror movies. I was thinking it would be cool if we got one of these, and then we let everyone else know what we got, and then like each week we can randomly pick a number, scratch that off, and we would be doing that video for the following week or whatever.
Hey,
And that way
I
people
like
can
that
watch
idea.
watch along with us.
that's
The,
cool. I
only,
like
the only thing I'm thinking though is if we buy one of those advent calendars and we scratch it all off, then it kind of ruins it for everybody else. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Because like, it does it say what the movies are before you scratch it?
No.
No.
It's like
It's just
random,
numbered
right?
and you-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm saying. So if we buy it and then we disclose what every movie is on our poster, then they're not gonna sell any more posters.
Why do we care about that?
Yeah,
All
they
right.
still would.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because everyone in the world that wants that poster watches us.
Yeah.
I like
I'm
that
just
idea.
saying,
I think it's cool.
All right. Cool.
Cool, cool, cool.
That way,
Like,
what do you
there's-
folks think? The people watching, do you think it's a good idea? Would you like that?
Like
We'll
have,
talk about
there's
it
an
further off
80s
camera.
movies one, a kids
No, we won't.
movies one,
We'll figure that out.
comedy,
Is there a
whatever
mixed
ones
pot?
600 movie scratch
what?
off plus
Like a mixture
100
of
movie
everything.
poster.
Oh, yeah. Is there like a total of everything, Nicole?
Like where we can get every genre on one poster.
Yeah, this one's just the top films, it says.
You probably get that one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right,
Cool.
Andrew.
Let us know what you think.
Yes, buddy.
Are we rating these all as a whole?
Do you want to rate each movie individually?
They're all one movie to me. We watched them all.
That's
pretty
how I
much off
feel
each other.
too, kind of. So yeah, let's rate the whole series as one movie.
Okay.
You go first, buddy.
Oh, man,
Wait,
I
what are
don't
we
like
rating
that.
it out of?
Oh, how many times you shit your pants?
No.
Oh, I shit my pants 9 times watching this movie. But is it bad? The more times you shit your pants, the
No,
worse.
it's good.
Yeah, I know you want that.
And you want to shit your pants
want
while you're
that.
watching Twilight.
just-
It's
you wanna
homage
be
to
According to
Jasper.
Amanda, you want to be like the colonizer in the movie.
Yes.
Okay, if I have to give it, a total rating, and I hate to say it, but the first Breaking Dawn really brings it down quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give it a.
That's not bad though, eh? We liked all the other movies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it wasn't like I loved all the other movies.
No, you
I
cried a
enjoyed.
lot.
I didn't cry, but
Amanda,
You cried a
stop.
lot.
Tell him how he cried.
maybe
so
cried
much.
from laughing at it. But
John, did you
it wasn't funny though. That's the
think
thing. It wasn't meant to be funny. We just laughed at it because it was funny to us. And
I
it's
took
for
it
that
very
reason,
seriously.
my rating is I shit my pants 4.5 times out of 10.
That's a really harsh rating.
Just because of Breaking Dawn 1.
That one sucks. Well, honestly,
There's
Okay,
fucking
take away
5
Breaking Dawn
movies.
1. What would it be?
it'd probably be like a 6.
Okay.
I didn't like it that much,
Alright.
you know? Like,
All right.
but that one movie was shit, and it was like 2 hours of shit, which ruined the other 6 hours of content.
The end of the movie wasn't the worst.
Yeah, of the second
beginning
one.
40 minutes was the worst.
No, of the first one, you think the ending was okay?
She had the baby at the end of Breaking Dawn.
I
1,
don't
didn't she?
care
And
about
that.
Yeah, but that was hilarious.
That could have been 20 minutes of footage, the whole movie.
And that's when
He's allowed his rating.
Jacob got naked in front of Charlie to show him his hair.
Yeah, I really didn't need that scene at all.
I needed that in my life more than
Like-
I ever knew.
Basically, Jacob could have came out of the woods as a wolf and then been like, "Oh, Charlie's scared as fuck," and then I'm Jacob. Same message all
but then
over.
he wouldn't have been able to get naked for the 40
And how true
girls
that
watching.
wouldn't be
That's-
dramatic
And they
enough.
wouldn't have been able to explain why he was showing Charlie too.
Yeah, he could have after. He could have been like, "Yo,
No.
look, I'm
Why
aware.
switch it up?
I'm a fucking because I didn't want to watch. Like I'm saying, we could have made that whole movie 20
Okay,
minutes.
John,
All right.
what's your rating?
I shit my pants 7.5 times.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Even with breaking down the first one? You
Yeah.
hated it too.
The beginning. But then he started getting angry and fucking her and breaking the beds and shit, and it got interesting.
I didn't even care about that either.
Yeah, that's okay, Andrew. Nicole?
Amanda?
Oh, okay. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
I give mine I think an 8.5.
8.5 shit pants.
8.5 shit pants out of
Your
10.
own, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were the super fan here. This is supposed to be an 11 out of 10 for you, Amanda. You picked this. This is your
maybe-
shindig.
No, like 8.5.
This is
Yeah.
your wheelhouse.
8.5 is what I'm going with because they're not. I think there's a lot of nostalgia.
Pretty sure you said
And that's why, like, I feel like if I didn't. Can I give my rating?
You did the same when I was giving my rating.
Probably.
You petty fuck.
Yeah.
Just say it.
8.5 out of 10 because I feel like if I watched them for the first time, like now, I wouldn't have liked them that much. But
yeah,
there's
but
a lot of
that's
nostalgia.
not that's
and I
not the
like
whole.
them.
Yeah, you have to add the whole thing. If it was if you're going off your
8.5 out of 10.
you live the movie and everything. That's what you're going.
8.5 out of 10. I like them. I think that they're good movies. I think they're really funny, but like not intentionally, and I like that. 8.5 out of 10. Not perfect because there are some really boring parts. I don't know. That's
There's
it.
a whole shit 2-hour movie.
I was gonna say an 8 out of 10 because same thing. Like there's a lot of nostalgia for it, and I think also like because I did read all the books, and the books are a lot better.
It's no Beetlejuice though, right?
It's no Beetlejuice. Let's be real.
Is that it for you?
What do you mean?
Is that all
It's
you're
no
gonna say?
Beetlejuice.
Oh no. Yeah, it's the nostalgia for it. Like Amanda said, if I watched them now, I probably would have had the same reaction as Andrew. Like I probably would have laughed at them and been like, "This kind of sucks. It's boring." But just, I don't know. I like them still.
And with that,
Is that it? That's it. We're
think so.
done, eh? We
Yeah.
did the
Yeah,
whole
I
movie.
guess.
Let's wrap it up now.
Yep, that's it. We got nothing to go over for. Nope, that's it. Okay,
Are you good?
that was my close. I don't know.
Oh,
What?
What?
the movie thing. If we are gonna buy that poster, we will keep you guys informed and probably link the one that we buy.
Yeah, that'd
way,
be a
if
good
you are
idea.
wanting to follow along with us.
We might be able to even set up like an affiliate link where it won't cost people more, but we might be able to get a cut of the cost.
Probably not.
Yeah, we probably can. I can probably set that up.
Yeah, anyone
Is
can.
that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, on Amazon.
So try to do that. So if you buy it through our description, it'll help out the channel. too.
Also, I really want the Harry Potter Lego set.
so please.
So I'm counting on you.
The
guys.
Patreon will be linked in the description as well.
Can we be our own Patreons?
It'll be its.
We have been for our whole life.
Yeah, that's how we got to this point, Amanda. We are the patrons.
I guess.
But yeah, if you do want to see us build the Lego Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, then yeah, feel free to join our Patreon and be a patron.
Thanks and good night,
Happy New Year.
New York.